Ladies and gentlemen, top 2024 UFC knockouts.
Let's go.
Tier list.
15 knockouts. We'll rate them S, A, B, C, D, F. Yes, we know our alphabet, which is, we thought that's perfect amount, and, just get rid of E, Alrighty, starting with the first one, we've got Dustin Poirier, knockout on Benoit Saint-Denis.
B tier.
B tier.
So this fight, I knew Dustin was going to win. That's a lie, actually. I thought Saint-Denis was going to win.
Yeah.
Dustin got wrestle-fucked the first round. Jumped like 10 gillies. Saint-Denis got a bit cocky and got knocked out. Because Dustin is a beautiful striker.
I would personally put it in A tier, because you got to think about it like a bit more deeper, like, let's be honest, the only reason Dustin Poirier got that title shot was because he won that fight and Justin lost. So it's a big part of his last title run, so I have to put in A. It's a very important fight. It was a great comeback, beautiful right hook. Yeah, I would have to put in A tier. Just
context is important, but you got to remember, Saint-Denis did have staff going into the fight. I don't know if the knockout still would have happened, but
yeah,
Saint-Denis' fight plan going into the fight, because he had staff, was just try and drown Dustin in the first round. So by the second, did he get knocked out in the first, the second or the third?
The second.
Yeah. So by the second, he was already gassed. Obviously,
so
Dustin can still pull it off.
It goes to B.
Yeah, well, that was my thinking anyway. Yeah, I'm not mad at an A.
We'll keep it.
One of the best strikers in the division.
Yeah. Alright, next, UFC 303, Jiri Prochazka, Alex Pereira, left switch kick.
Short notice fight, taking over from McGregor and Chandler.
Yep.
Obviously, they were both short notice, so it doesn't really make a difference. I think the outcome would have been similar, full fight camp anyway. Because Jiri is a very bad style matchup to Pereira. Fights with his hands down, and a little bit risky.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what I put in.
How Alex has. Like, if you think about it, the reason why Jiri can make it all the way up there with a fighting style like that is because he's got a great chin. Like, he relies on his chin. Like, his chin is his defense, but obviously Alex has so much power that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And have you ever seen like a lead switch kick KO before, like fully flatline like that? Like most like kick knockouts, like roundhouse kicks, right? Like your back leg, but his was like a switch kick, like his lead leg. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I got knocked out with toes.
Yeah.
I put it in A.
Personally, I would put it below Dustin's.
Really?
So you think A?
Why below Dustin's? I'm curious.
Just because, if he didn't win that fight, he wouldn't got a title shot. I think it's a very important fight. And it was a comeback as well. I feel like comeback knockouts, it's always better because it's like a story. Like for that one, right? It was pretty one-sided. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Alright, how about this? Move Dustin up and then put Pereira below. The only thing is, I feel like knockouts with kicks are just harder to get. Because you gotta be built different to get, even just to get your leg up that high. But to knock someone out, especially with that kind of kick, crazy.
Yeah, fair enough. Is that good? You happy with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Next, Jiri Prochazka's knockout against Alexander Rakic.
This was the scariest fight I've ever watched in my life.
I
First,
agree.
first fight on my parlay. Yuri's fighting with his hands down against a fucking
Oh,
boxer, against a Serbian boxer or whatever. It wasn't looking good at the start, but
yeah, it really
obviously
wasn't.
crazy comeback. Yeah, I was on
Yeah,
the edge of my seat the
well,
whole time this fight.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, this is a perfect example of Jiri Prochazka's defense just being his chin, right? Like,
Yeah, literally.
he just took all the shots and then just came back. Um, it wasn't a very clean knockout, let's be honest. Like, he kind of just he kind of just threw a lot of punches. It wasn't like a singular strike that put him to the floor.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to give it a C tier.
CTR, standard stoppage.
Yeah.
I
What do you
wonder if
reckon?
we'll actually have any Fs. It's alright, we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
know.
keep it
There might
C,
be a
keep it
bit.
C.
Yeah, comparing it to other knockouts, there definitely could be an F for sure. All right. Next,
The most
Aspinall
recent one,
versus
yeah,
Blaydes. Yes.
Aspinall versus Blaydes. This one was crazy. I knew it was gonna be a fast fight. I didn't think it'd be that fast though.
Yeah, 1 minute of the first round.
He got knocked out with a jab, no? Or at least rocked.
Yeah, it's like a left.
And then
It's like a
made
left
him,
square, I think.
yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it just shows how much power Tom Aspinall has.
That fight was literally like a minute.
It was exactly a minute. Yeah.
I reckon it might be S tier. Because
Yeah.
that
I mean,
kind of stoppage in heavyweight, like, you know, that fast, it's crazy.
Yeah. Obviously, title defense in his hometown. Got to put in S tier for that. Bro.
Interim title defense.
Yeah, interim title defense. Yeah. Got to put in S tier for that. All right, next.
I wonder,
Curtis.
wait, before we move on, do you think
Yeah.
that they'll count, like, let's say Aspinall beats the title holder of Jones vs Stipe, do you think they'll count Curtis Blaydes as a, like, that fight as a title defense or no?
Yeah, you have to, bro. You have to.
I don't know. They've been a bit funky lately with this kind of stuff.
Nah, you gotta count it, bro. Curtis Blaydes one of the top guys in heavyweight. You know, you gotta accept it as a title defense, bro. The only reason he's fighting Curtis Blaydes anyway is because John Jones is holding up the division. It's kind of unfair to not give him that. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of Curtis Blaydes, the next one's his knockout against Jailton Almeida.
I actually watched this one.
Yeah, so pretty much what happened was Almeida went for a single leg and then they kind of scrambled and Almeida just ground and pounded him like that.
Oh, fuck.
So it wasn't really like they weren't
No,
standing.
Blaydes ground and pounded him.
So what?
Blaydes ground and pounded him, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
So they weren't really standing and it wasn't like one clean shot to knock him on the floor. It was
What? So they were just like scrambling and then Curtis just started throwing...
And then Blaydes was on the fence and he just ground and pounded him to knock him out. So it must be some
Fair
powerful
enough,
ground.
bro. If it works, it works. But, yeah, I mean, if that's what happened, compared to some of the other knockouts on this list, you know, it might be on the lower end.
I think lower end is... I think I might have to put in detail, bro.
Doesn't mean it's a bad knockout. It's just like...
Yeah, this is just compared to all the other...
There's levels.
A knockout is good in itself. It's just compared to every knockout, realistically.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm going to detail. Alright. Jack, Della, Maddalena, Gilbert Burns.
This was such a disappointing fight. I was so rooting for Burns.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden...
One fight that I lost on my parlay, but you know.
All of a sudden he's on the bottom,
Yeah.
getting his shit kicked in.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great knee. It was a pretty even fight before that. Great knee, obviously. Then he followed him with the ground and pound. I think a knee is always a pretty cool knockout, I would say. And also, it kind of shot up Jack up in the rankings.
Yeah, he's like, oh, what is he? He's not 7,
It's like
is he?
6 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a very important knockout. to his career. For sure. I would have to put it in B tier. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'll back that.
Now,
Ooh, baby. Knockout of the year. The best knockout. It is.
Yeah.
Bro, put it in S tier straight away.
Top 5 all time, literally.
Yeah.
A lot.
Bro, BMF. Max was crazy underdog. No one thought he was going to win.
Yeah.
Piecing him up the entire time. 10 seconds left.
Yeah, facts.
And then Gaethje just...
yeah. Yeah, I kind of felt a bit bad just seeing Justin Gaethje on the floor like that, but you know, the game's the game.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
And the thing is, I wasn't even a Max fan, but this knockout was just fucking insane.
For sure. It's definitely got to be S tier.
Mate, I was flabbergasted.
I was too, bro. I really thought Justin was going to win, but he proved me wrong.